I pretty much found out I had diabetes on the phone on June 22nd from my just normal doctor. And then the next day, June 23rd, I went to an endocrinologist, and that's where they kind of verified the already known, was that I'm a type 1 diabetic. I remember just being kind of ticked off at my doctors, not because of anything they're doing, but just a lot of anger, just anger that there was something wrong with me and there wasn't anything I can do about it. Just anger that I find out to give myself shots and had to prick my fingers all the time now, and just that my life was gonna be a lot different and that it wasn't really gonna be an easy thing to just like plow right through and it'd be over with. It'd just be an ongoing thing. Why can't I just be normal again, and why can't I just go play basketball with friends and not have to just have in the back of my head the whole time while I'm playing, where the heck is my blood sugar at? Like, how much longer do I have before I need to check it, eat something? Like, I think just the freedom aspect of it, when you know that freedom, the freedom from counting carbs, from high and low blood sugars, from giving shots, from changing pump sites, when you have had that freedom for so long, and it's all of a sudden taken away from you, it can be hard to adjust. I just have to check down back of my finger to see if it's still bleeding or not. The worst fear is you test your blood sugar and then you get blood on something that you're not supposed to. With my health before diabetes, I definitely kind of felt invincible, I would say. I've never really had any major health problems. I've never broken a bone. I've never had surgery. I've never been to the ER. Been pretty clean my whole life. So getting diabetes definitely was a shocker, and especially because no one in my family has ever had it before. I don't think anyone in my family has ever had type 2 diabetes even. So definitely was kind of a wake-up call that I'm not invincible, and that health problems do exist and they can touch me. I definitely didn't really know anything about type 1 diabetes. I didn't really have any stigmas against it. I was aware that there was a difference between the two. Because I know a lot of people, they hear diabetes and automatically assume that there's just one type and it's type 2, and they think that me having type 1 diabetes, that I did something that couldn't get it, that it was because of my diet or something like that. But before being diagnosed though, I don't really think I knew too much about it. A high blood sugar, you can still kind of function, but you just feel kind of off. With a low blood sugar, you literally can't do anything. It feels like you just got hit by a truck and you just have to sit down or just stop what you're doing. And I kind of start taking all these deep breaths sometimes. Sometimes you get sweaty, the sweats. You get kind of shaky. Your voice will start to slur. I remember sometimes I was typing on the computer and I didn't know I was low, but all of a sudden I'd be messing up all these words I was trying to type. So your brain just kind of starts to shut down. Your blood sugar gets low, and your coordination is kind of off. You just are kind of half of yourself. The thing that I'm learning to adjust to more now, having been diagnosed for about 2.5 years, is just controlling your emotions with diabetes. It's hard just to look down at your blood sugar and to see that it's high again or that you're low again, and it's hard not to get frustrated. And I think the thing I'm learning is just to control my emotions with it and just try not to get frustrated, because that's just when diabetes will keep just punching you. Diabetes is often the hardest when no one's around, when it's just you and it. The scariest thing with diabetes is just going to sleep, because you're sleeping, nothing you can really do. You just gotta hope your body wakes you up. Or if you have the luxury I have with a Dexcom thing, just gotta hope that it'll do what it does, and that'll wake you up if your blood sugar goes low. This is the Dexcom that I was telling you about. It's called a continuous glucose monitor. And so it reads my blood sugar once every 5 minutes from a little site I have on my body. And with the site, there's this little wire that goes in my skin a little bit. There are definitely times where I'm sitting in my room crying and just thinking I don't want diabetes anymore. I've had enough of this. I just want to go back to being normal, and it can just get really hard sometimes, and it can really take its toll on you. It's just a part of my routine and what I do. So yeah, it kind of just feels like brushing your teeth, but yeah, a little more than brushing your teeth though.